Hi everyone, I am BMKC Velagidara from Group 35. Our group members are AGKR Aludeniya, GMRSB Kurunayaka, ANI Rajapaksha, and myself BMKC Velagidara. Today, here to present paper titled Talent Acquisition and Resource Management using NLP. In this short presentation cover what the paper is about, the problem it addresses, the methodology used, key results, and the conclusion and future work. Let's begin with a quick overview. This paper was written by four researchers: Iram Kamdar, Pallavi Pandey, Anunavi Singh, and Dr. A. Saranya. They are based in different parts of India, including Jodhpur, Bangalore, and SRM Institute of Science and Technology. The paper was published in SSRN Electronics Journal and is available online. Now let's look at the main issue the paper talk about. Traditional HR methods are often time consuming and can sometimes be biased and inconsistent. But today companies need smarter solution for hiring. They want to recruit the right people quickly, fairly, and efficiently. That where NLP and AI come in. These technologies can analyze resumes, match job roles, and help in discussion, making all automatically without human bias. The authors propose a system that uses NLP to improve that talent acquisition. It processes candidate information, filters application and recommendations the best fits for job, saving time and improving fairness in hiring. Later in the presentation, we'll show you how the system works, what results it gave, and how it can be improved further. Now, I'd like to hand over the presentation to AGKR Aludeni, who will take through the next part. Thank you.
Thank you, Chanuka. Let's begin with the main objective of this paper. The authors aim to modernize how hiring works using natural language processing. There are four key goals: automate repetitive HR tasks like resume screening and job matching, eliminate bias from the hiring process, match candidate accurately, and personalize employee development. So overall, the system is designed to faster, fair, and smarter. Let's move to the next slide. Now let's talk about the scope and where this can apply. One of the strengths of this system is that it's scalable. That means it works for startup, mid-sized companies, and even large enterprises. It's also very relevant in remote hiring, which has become essential after COVID-19 pandemic, since the system uses AI to evaluate resumes, skills, and fit interviews, and screening can happen completely online. It can also connect with existing HR platforms like LinkedIn. In short, this system isn't just theoretical, it has practical values across industrial, tech education, and health industries. Let's move to the next slide. Key contributions. The paper makes some very interesting contribution. First, it creates multi-dimensional profile. That means it doesn't just look at qualifications, but also soft skills, behavior, and even communication tone. Second, it uses sentiment analysis to understand if person will be a good cultural fit for the company. And third, it includes a feedback loop, so the system improves our time. With every new hire and outcome, it learns and become more accurate. These contributions lead to better hiring decision and stronger employee retention. Okay, that's the end of my part. Now I'll have to invite Guru Nayak to continue this presentation.
Thank you, Kavind. Now let us take an in-depth overview of the methodology that they have implemented in this research. To achieve their comprehensive objectives, They have strategically integrated 4 main distinct modules. These modules work in concert to streamline and enhance the talent acquisition and resource management process. They are first the job description process module, second the resume analysis module, third the cultural fit assessment module, and finally the candidate job matching module. Moving into the first module. First module is the job description processing module. Its basic features are designed to thoroughly understand the requirements of the role and potential biases within it. One critical aspect is bias detection, which is primarily achieved through sentiment analysis. This helps in identifying and mitigating any inherent biases that might exist in the languages of the job description. Next, we have skill extraction, a vital step performed using named entity recognition. This ensures that all relevant skills mentioned in the job description are actually identified. And keyword extraction is performed by employing advanced techniques like TF, IDF, and YEEK. These methods help identify more significant keywords that define a role. Moving under the module 2. Module 2 is the resume analysis module. This module is dedicated to dissecting candidate resumes to extract crucial information and evaluate their suitability. It involves comprehensive information extraction, also utilizing name entity recognition. This allows for precise identifications of key details such as education, experience, and specific qualification from a resume. For skill matching system, this provides this crucial task and goes with cosine similarity. These mathematical techniques helps to qualify how similar a candidate's skills are to the requirement outlined in the job description. Finally, for resume ranking, the system leverages powerful machine learning algorithms, specifically utilizing random forest and support vector algorithms. These algorithms are trained to effectively rank resumes based on their relevance and fit for open position. Moving on to the module 3. Module 3 is dedicated to cultural fit assessment. This is a particularly important module as it addresses the often overlooked but critical aspects of candidate compatibility with the company culture, and it aims to promote fairness in hiring. Here they have focused on fairness metrics, incorporating measures such as demographic parity and equality of opportunity. These metrics helps in evaluating if the system is making fair decisions across different demographic groups. Furthermore, they implement bias correction techniques specifically through adversarial debiasing and reweighting. Finally, move on to the module 4. Finally, we arrive at module 4, which is for candidate job matching. This module is a culmination of these previous steps, aiming to effectively connect the right candidate with the current job. A core component of this module is a sophisticated recommendation system that intelligently uses both collaborative and content-based filtering. Collaborative filtering suggests candidates based on similar successful past matches, while content-based filtering recommends based on the inherent characteristics of the job and the candidate. To ensure optimal pairings, stable marriage and Gale Shapley are the two main algorithms employed. These algorithms are renowned for finding stable and optimal matches in complex pairing scenarios, leading to high effective candidate job allocation. Now I will hand over the presentation to Ishar.
Thank you, Guru Nagar. Now let's take a look at results and outputs. The system offers some really strong benefits that can help both the company and the people applying for jobs. First, it helps reduce the time it takes to hire someone. Usually, HR teams spend a lot of time going through many resumes and applications. But with this system, a lot of that work is done automatically and more quickly. Second, It improves the quality of the matches between candidates and jobs. That means the people get placed in the roles they are actually fit to their skills, experience, and interest. And when someone is good fit for a job, they usually perform a better, stay and long. Another big advantage is that the system removes bias at different stages of the hierarchy. For example, when screening resumes or ranking candidates, it focuses only on skill and qualification, not on age, gender, and background. As a result, this leads to more fair and equal hire. Moving on to the limitations. Next slide. While this system is powerful, it's important to know that it's not perfect. There are some limitations we need to keep in mind. First, the system needs a lot of good data to work properly. The data it learns from is limited or biased, and the result is also limited and unfair. So clean and fair data is very important. Second, like any smart system, it takes time to learn and improve. When the system is first introduced, it may not perform perfectly. But as it gets more data and feedback, it gets better over time. Third, it needs to keep updated. Job markets and skills and technologies change often. So the system must get regularly updated to stay relevant and useful. And finally, when using it in the real world, companies need to test it very carefully to make improvement we need. It's not a plug and play solution. It needs time and care to work well in practice. Moving on to the next slide. To recap our presentation, let's take a look at what these concurrence papers really show us. The papers prove that artificial intelligence and natural language processing can really change the company's hire people. These technologies bring new level of speed, fairness, and accuracy to the process. The system also scalable, which means it can work both on small startups and large corporates, and it is customizable, so it can be adjusted to fit needs of the different industries. So overall, this conference is a great example how modern tools can make human resources management more effective, more ethical, and ready to the future. And that's the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.